my name is Teri Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 6 in a Christmas in July 2022 project. This is a collaboration between myself and Lisa Fisher of Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling. The links to her Etsy store, YouTube channel, and Facebook group are all going to be below the video, along with links to all the other members of the collaboration. And make sure to go visit their YouTube channels and subscribe. That would be great. And like I said, this is video 6. Also, if you're part of the collaboration, or if you just want to make your own project and post it in the group, at the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, or a flip through, or whatever you want to do, just make sure you use hashtag Christmas in July 2022 project so people that are searching for it can see your project. Okay? Now, I haven't mentioned this for a couple of videos, so I thought I would mention it now. Now that we're on video 6, we're using the Christmas Project Pack by Victoria Designs to make this project. And we've got our 2 signatures. We've got a bunch of stuff that we've already made. This is what I've selected as the cover. We're going to include this somewhere, probably in the pocket in the front of the book. And then we've made, look at us, we've made all of this ephemera ahead of time. And pretty soon we're going to double check and see how much more we need, or if we need more. We've got all the pre-made pockets to deal with too, or not to deal with, but to use as well. And make sure that we have tags and ephemera or ephemera for those. And then we need to go back and decorate everything that needs to be decorated. So let me set these to the side. And yes, I still am sick. All right, what we're going to do today is we're going to make some stacked pockets. We're going to use this paper because I thought it would be kind of fun. So let's take, well, first I want to say that we're going to make the bottom pocket a little bit bigger than normal because I want these 2 images to be our bottom pockets. Okay, so let's put this here and then see where we're at. Let's draw little lines from where we're starting our measurements. Let's start this one right here. And that'll mean this needs to come up a little bit. And we'll start this one right here under this line of text. And then how tall. And then make it 4 inches. That's about what I thought. So actually 4 1/4 if we want to get that top berry. So then from this line up 4 1/4, it's going to be here, which is going to give us enough of this that we can work with it. So let's take this one. My tissue was sitting on the paper trimmer just in case. I'm going to try not to sniffle too much, but I have a sinus infection, so you know what? I want it to be, let's see, we've got 5 1/4 to work with. Let's see. We're going to use them as side tucks. So What if we made it 4 by 4? No, let's do it 4 by 3.5. And just when I said I wasn't going to sniffle. Okay, and then we're going to try to make our pockets out of this. And then our tag for the side out of this. This is my plan. Okay, so we're going to start here. Excuse me. It's either that or sneeze. And then we're going to go up to here. And that will be our bottom pocket. Oh, how pretty. Okay, so if that's 4 1/4, we've got 8 1/2. So let's make the next one 3. And then will that give us 2? Yeah, you know what? We can make it 3 1/4. And then whatever this is, 3, let's make it 2 1/4, 2 1/2. And that'll be our top pocket. We're going to do them backwards. Well, no, we're not, actually. So what we're going to do is simple, she says confidently. We're just going to overlap them by a little bit. I'm going to glue them together. I'd like to round. That won't work, rounding the top pocket corners. We need to ink them. Now my stomach's growling. You know what that means. That means you guys are eating. And I just would like to say, I wish I had eaten breakfast first. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now you're not going to see the bottom, but let's go ahead and ink all the way around just in case, especially a piece like this. Well, it's directional. Actually, it's directional. Yeah, it's directional that way. Wow, my stomach is really growling. I hope you can't hear that. I apologize if you can. The reason I'm going ahead and inking the bottom is they're not going to be overlapped that much, and I want to make sure. And of course you do have to ink all the way around the bottom one. Don't forget to make the corners and such a little scruffy. I hate to say it, but I know that popping noise may be annoying to you guys, but it's actually my favorite part of inking. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. We're going to glue them. And then I'm going to put you on hold and eat breakfast, and then come back and we'll do the rest because I can't stand my stomach growling this much. Okay. So let's overlap them. By about that much. Okay. all we're going to do is glue either side. No, actually we can. Yeah, otherwise we're not going to have pockets. So there'll be, let me think about this for a minute. Never built them free before. Free and wild. Usually they're on a page. If you want, you can notch the top one, but I wouldn't. The only reason being is we're not overlapping them enough. That's why I didn't notch them ahead of time. Excuse me. Maybe I won't film when I'm sick anymore. All this drinking and nose wiping. Well, drinking pop. I said that wrong, didn't I? I just said drinking. If we use this as a pocket, we won't be able to add a pocket in the top, will we? So it will really only be 2 pockets. Unless we add a piece of paper to the back. I think that's pretty. And then we'll use this half to make the writing card. Now, let's get one of our pages out. Oh, my hand. Let's get one of our pages out. Oops. How can that be? Let's move everybody down a little bit. And then the glue's already dry. Let's see. That's about right. I'm measuring it against the height of the page. And then let's figure out our card size. We can get a general idea. We can always trim the bottom. We're going to have glue. So we're going to mark it up a bit. No, we're not going to mark it up a bit. We're just going to mark up a bit. I'm probably getting close to filling this up, I would say. And now I can't see my mark. It wasn't there. Well, let's just say that if we make it 7 3/4, that it will fit, because it's going to be a tuck, not a pocket. That should work. Okay, let's round the corners of this. I'm using the 1/2 inch side and not the 1/4 inch side. Man, these corner rounders. Let me put you on hold for just 1 second. Sorry about that. My alarm for my medicine went off, and I took it right before we started filming, and I forgot to turn the alarm off. I did turn the alarm off for uploading a video today because I did get that done already. Been very busy with these videos. I'm very proud to be part of 2 design teams. And then our Christmas in July. And then I think in July, we're also having a big collab with Rach and Bella's Crafts. Sometimes if you ever want to get in on something, if you just ask, then you'd be surprised at the answers you get. If you want to participate in this collaboration, it's actually too late to get your link included, but like I said earlier, go ahead and make something, post it in the group, post it on your YouTube channel if you have one and you just happen to miss out on the sign-up date. Use the hashtag, and then when people search for the hashtag, they'll find your project, or your flip through, or your one-off thing on making Christmas ephemera. Couldn't make 4 videos, you could only make 1, whatever. But make sure to post it in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, because we would love to see what you make. Okay. And then with this one, the only reason I'm making both on camera instead of just one is because of the way we're going to do this one. What did we decide on the width? Three and a half. That's what I thought. You know, rather have this on the bottom. Can we get that in 3.5? No, we're going to make this one 3 3/4. Nobody will know. Each one will be in a different signature. And we'll make our writing card out of this. And then our bottom one. It's up to there. I should have eaten while I had you guys on hold. That works out nice. Well, that didn't help either, did it? I think we did 3.5 and 2.5. Three and a quarter and 2 1/4. And this would be 2 1/4. Well, it doesn't matter, this is going to be hidden. I could use that somewhere. Didn't measure the width. Wait. This one is wider. I just want to make sure. This one's going to be pretty too. So we're going to mark our overlap. And try to line it up so it looks like the words continue. And now, even though this is wider, we can still make the card the same size. Let's get these lined up. I forgot to ink them. At least I caught it before the glue was dry. I was looking at it and I knew something wasn't right. So now you can see how to decide the width based on your image. And we used one page. To make each one. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Reglue this. Okay, and then let's make our card the same size, only it's going to be narrower, so let's just make it the same height. Get paper clip these two together. I really like these. Just wanted to double check that the line was the line. You know, the line was the line. Here's the bottom of that one. We can save these as pockets. In case we need some extras. Okay, hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Our time expired for the 30 minutes. I really don't know why a file bigger than 4 megabytes will not transfer over to the smaller card, or to the, oh, for goodness sakes. I did it on this one too. That's pretty. Forget to not make it super pretty, because these are pretty tags. Did I ink the back of the other one? No, I did not. Wait, that's the cover. Yes, I did. I'm going to plan one more element and put you on hold and plan one more element, and then we'll start checking our book. You know, actually, prettier than it's supposed to be. Okay, so now we can paper clip these two together. It's going to scratch our paper. You have to be careful with paper clips. Sometimes this corner piece will scratch your paper and you'll make a mark and it'll ruin all your hard work. I've had it happen to me. Okay, I think let's see. Wondering. I've got these that I set to the side because the backs were bad. We haven't really been using these. We're definitely not going to use those two. I'm wondering. We could make there's the other one that matches the other one we just did. Did I take it out already? No. Alright, well, I will do it with one, and then find the other paper. because I really don't want another one of the red or blue elements. See, we took these out because this was on the back, so I printed all these out kind of for nothing. So the moral of that story is to print out one. Oh yeah, we need a video to make the cover, don't we? Okay. Instead of doing this, doing that, let's take a look, because we still have these decorations to do. I mean, not that having 3 videos in 1 week would be bad. You know, if we went to 9 instead of 8. Well, there's going to be a flip through too. Let's just take a look though. Set these two aside. I'm just writing this down. So that I know to type it in your PDF for this project. I did decide to make one. I am going to have to reimagine how we did certain parts, because let's just look at one. We've got 2 items of each one, so just looking at one signature. So let's do this. And I have to remember to make tabs. I have a oh, and then our booklet, which is one thing extra as far as a one-off. So we're going to put one in one pocket, one in the other, and we've got these. Okay, so let's just look at one. This goes this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have enough. See, we could do one on the side. Now that I put the tab on. see, I made this one backwards. I was going to do the same thing in the other signature. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, so we'll make this a top one. Now we can put the CD, flip out, here to match that. All we have to do is flip the direction of the card. Yeah, I think we're definitely done making ephemera. I think we almost made too much. We're going to go back and add some to the coffee dye. We've got one with this on it. Here it is. We can make the side tuck. And put that there. And then what we have left. Okay. Okay. So remember, we have pockets as well. You know what I did? we're not adding paper to put the CD flip outs on. You know what I mean? We're not gluing these to books. It was my mistake. So what we're going to have to do is glue it to the page, and then we'll put some washi or some decorative something on top of the where the flap goes, especially because it's white. So we could just take a rectangle of all of this leftover stuff and cover where the flap is going to go. So I'm going to stick that in there for that. And we've got a writing page. We've got ephemera that we can put in. Yeah, we've got pockets from the kit. We need to cover this. So I think that'll work. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that'll fill us up. And then we'll have other pockets with the little things, the little built-in pockets. And yeah, and I think that'll be fine. Normally I don't put an element in the middle, but there isn't anything on this middle. You know what I noticed? Is that this is really supposed to be a side one, because that makes this upside down if we don't. And I can trim the tab. Like so. And then when you have the book open, you can still pull the tab out. Otherwise everything's going to be and needs to go. Yeah, that's okay. It's going to put something over on our center page on only one side. That'll be fine. What about I'm going to go for it. So that was my mistake, but because if we fold it this way, there's no printing. Yeah, because I should have made them in the same direction. That's okay. The other thing I could do, but I don't want to because of our decoration, is I could have trimmed a little off the envelope and made it shorter so it'd be easier to get the tag out. You know, you do it this way. Now I wouldn't have had to trim the tag, because that decoration still looks fine, and it says Merry Christmas up and down. So we'll have to remember that on the other one, that we can do it from the bottom. There's nothing that says we can't. Okay. So that makes it that fat. I'd like to add some charms. That's what I bought them for. But I just don't see where. I'll have to think about it. You know, I could just use some bulb pins and pin some charms on in some random spots. So anyway, that's how we're going to do it. And I'll go back through and look and see if there are places that we can pin charms and stuff like that. Okay, so that's that. And I'll do the other signature off camera. Then when we come back next time, we'll do the pockets and the ephemera. And then in video 8, we'll do the cover. And then I'll make a video 9 that has the, I still haven't picked out a back cover. So we're going to need to do a cover, and then I'll show you how to sew in at least one signature, and then you can do the other one on your own. I'm going to use the crocodile and the blue thread to sew them in. It would be kind of neat if I could figure out a way to make a charm. You know, if I made a tassel, that would be great, but I don't know. I've never made one before, and I do have some cream-colored sari silk, but I don't have any blue. I don't have anything else that matches. So, I don't think that's a feasible solution at this time. So, okay. That's what we have left to do, and we'll take care of it. If we have to make 10 videos, then we will, and I will find somewhere to post them during the month, even if I have to do 2 in one day. Okay? Alright, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.